Hello everyone, let's play some Chess960 once again. Start with the move knight g3. This time. Okay, so d5, opening the queen's path and taking hold of the center. So what now? I guess b3. I want to open the diagonal for the bishop. Still not sure where to put this, but I guess I move the e pawn. Possibly to e4. Yeah, I have to take some stance in the center, so e4 seems like the way to go. Oh yes, I almost forgot that there's no increment, but okay, 25 minutes the basic time, so let's see what we can do, especially because I'm very tired. Could check, but that's not really desirable at this time, so I think I'm gonna play this and play c3. Maybe, just maybe, get my knight to c3 at some time. Of course, my opponent can stop that plan if he wants to. Simply by playing c5 and all that stuff, and protecting the d4 pawn. Knight to d7. That's interesting. Not a move that would come into my mind, but okay. I guess once do that. Actually, that loses pawn, right? I can take it. Queen is undefended on c8, so whoops. That's a big mistake. Wow. Bit sloppy on my opponent's side, and okay, that's interesting, but doesn't actually do anything. I just take the knight. And I'm up a lot of material. Okay, that move is gonna pin the rook, play knight f5 and go from there. Okay, sacrifice the rook, never mind. So many pieces hanging that is... No, I'm not gonna take the draw. So what to do now? Of course, almost anything wins. At this point, I could even take the rook. Now, but I'm not going to do that. I guess queen to c5. Attack this guy. Of course, bishop to b6 is the likely move, yeah. No, I'm not gonna draw. I could, of course, do all sorts of things here, but draw isn't really one of them. And I probably should have gone here with the queen from e7, but okay. And then play knight f5 and all that stuff. Bishop h5 comes to mind as my next move. Seriously, who offers a draw in a lost position? Who knows? The opponent at least does that, so... yeah. And I'm assuming that now Iron Lee is just gonna wait until the time runs out. But luckily doesn't do that. Just gonna play bishop to h5. No, I'm not gonna take the draw. Bit annoying that my opponent tries to get a draw all the time. Even this probably wasn't the best idea because of the knight move, but doesn't matter. No, I'm not going to accept draw in this position. I don't know why I moved that, or almost moved that. So bishop to f3. Whoops. Oh well. That was a mouse slip, but whatever. Giving the bishop back, whatever. Don't care. Didn't mean to do that, actually. I was going to release it to f7, but oh well. I could even do this. Take the pawn, but I'm not going to do that. Go to f7. Why not? Whoops. And yeah. Seriously, buddy? Well, actually I'm almost in a horrible position. But okay, knight here, I'm just gonna take here on g6 after the knight moves. If it moves, but otherwise... No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna check here, take the rook, wait, check. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and win. Oh man, that was long wait. I'm gonna check this briefly. Not gonna even bother with the computer analysis this time. Knight g3. Wait a minute. Let's go back. Sorry. Knight g3 played 72 times. b3 being the most common move, which not surprising. e4 makes sense too. Opens the line for the light squared bishop, and yeah. So d5. d5 played 5 times. Knight g6 most common. b6. Well, both moves seem logical enough. d5 probably a good idea too. Then b3 played 2 times and white has won them both. Okay, so top games, but not recent game, which is interesting enough considering it's just played. Anyway, b3, e5, the most common reply. And then e4 again, though e3 has been played too. e3 does have its own purposes, trying to prevent the d-pawn from advancing without being taken. But okay, e4, d4, and bishop here, which was a novelty. d3 has been played here before. And well, the purpose of bishop to e2 was of course to prevent d3 after I play c3. And yeah, but I think that up to the move well, c5 was bad already. So maybe bishop f6 even, or something like that should be played. Similar ideas. Because c5 doesn't actually protect the pawn like we saw in the game continuation. The idea of bishop f6, of course, to protect this pawn. The other alternative is take on c3, which I actually thought about during the game, and then probably knight takes. And the game should be quite even after that. and see. Well, this was the final losing move, but even if he takes, I take with the bishop. I win a pawn. And even though I'm pawn up, it might not be that horrible for my opponent. And definitely my opponent would have survived a lot longer had my opponent played e takes d4 instead. But yeah, c5 was the losing move. Thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.